Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Guys, we got no sweat bets on FanDuel today for college football. Take advantage of that. Tons of profit boosts today. I think there's like a 30% MLB boost as well. I'm not sure if that's just for me, but yeah, definitely check your boost today for FanDuel. Go ahead on there. A lot of crazy action today. Yeah, we'll hop in it. Huge slate today. Starting with the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -145. The Brewers +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 84-52. Toronto 78-57. Pitching for the Brewers is Quinn Priester with an ERA at 3.44. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA at 3.87. Priester, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Had that 6-run game against the Mets. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Brewers beating Toronto yesterday, 7-2 as underdogs. Yeah, really good game from Freddie on the mound, who's been excellent. Brewers, I mean, they're just continuing to play great. 15-5 on the road, 6-3 against Toronto here. Both pitchers been decent. Priester gets a lot more wins. He's been a part of a lot more. 11-2 on the mound. Gausman's 8-10 on the mound. Listen, I just love the Brewers getting underdog value again. I think I'm going to take that. If they were somehow to be underdogs every game for the rest of the season, I'm taking the Brewers every single time here. So, yeah, I'll take Milwaukee +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Washington Nationals. Rays opening up as road favorites at -155. The Nationals +130 with the over-under at 9. Rays coming into this matchup 65-69. The Nationals 53-81. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepwall with an ERA at 3.88. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA of 5.40. Pepwall, his last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Irvin, his last start he pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts. Tampa Bay coming off a Washington win. 4-1 yesterday. Nice win for the Rays on the road. Nationals, they've dropped 6 in a row here. They're on a very bad stretch. Tampa Bay 6-1 against the Nationals. 4-1 on the road against the Nationals, where they've been really good here. And yeah, Irvin been getting lit up. Nationals been struggling. I'll take the Rays on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -190. The Marlins +160 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 63-72. The Mets 73-62. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA at 3.32. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA at 3.30. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Miami losing to the Mets yesterday 19-9. Just one of those games, you know. That's how it goes. Miami still just 3-7 on the road against the Mets. 4-8 against the Mets here. Mets 6-1 at home. That was like a big momentum swing win for the Mets here yesterday. Peterson's been fine on the mound for them this season here. Cabrera coming off a good start, but man, his 2 prior, he's gotten lit up. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean with the Mets at home today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -180. Pirates +150 with the over-under at 9. Pirates coming into this matchup 60-76. Boston 75-61. Pitching for the Pirates is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 3.60. Pitching for Boston is Dustin May with an ERA of 4.79. Oviedo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts, giving up 4 runs in his last 3 starts here, coming off good starts. May, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts, giving up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Pittsburgh coming off a Boston win yesterday with Skeens on the mound. Nice win for Pitt. Wasn't really sure about that game because the line was so low for both sides. Pitt, yeah, good win for them. Boston 1-4 at home on a bad little stretch. The under has hit at 5 of their last 6 against Pitt. Boston's been in their last, looks like their last 5 games have all been unders here. A lot of low scoring action from the Red Sox. You got Oviedo coming off some good starts here. I still think Boston gets him back here. I do see the intrigue with Pittsburgh with Oviedo, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust Pitt to go back to back. I think it's a good spot for Boston, and I like the bounce back here. I'll take the Red Sox at home. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -155. The Braves +130 with the over-under at 7.5. Braves coming into this matchup 61-74. The Phillies 78-57. Pitching for the Braves is Chris Sale with an ERA of 2.52. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.61. Sale, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Braves losing to the Phillies yesterday 2-1. Kind of a good bounce back, keep it close game against the Phillies after losing 19-4 the day prior. Phillies have looked good in this series. Braves 1-6 on the road against Philly. They've really struggled head to head here. You got Sale coming off really good starts on the mound. Man, like Sanchez, he's been solid. Sale coming off good starts, but Braves, they just cannot win on the road in Philly. And I just think I got to lean with Philadelphia at home today. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus Cincinnati Reds. Let's see. Reds opening up as home favorites at -145. Cardinals +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Cardinals coming into this matchup 66-69. The Reds 68-66. Pitching for the Cardinals is Michael McGreevy with an ERA of 4.57. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott with an ERA of 2.62. McGreevy, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Abbott, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3. St. Louis coming off a Pitt win 4-1. I'm sorry, no. St. Louis coming off a Cincinnati win 7-5. A nice underdog win for them yesterday. The Reds, they've dropped 4 in a row. They're 1-7 in their last 8. Yeah, Reds are on a horrible stretch right now. Not sure if I trust them as a mid-sized favorite. St. Louis is 5-2 against Cincinnati. Both pitchers give up runs. Nothing too crazy going on there here. Yeah, give me Cardinals +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -165. The Angels +140 with the over-under at 9. Angels coming into this matchup 62-72. Houston 75-90. I'm sorry, 75-60. Pitching for the Angels is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 5.04. Pitching for the Astros is Spencer Arrighetti with an ERA of 6.21. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Arrighetti, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3. The Angels, losing to the Astros yesterday 2-0. They're 2-8 in their last 10. Angels have been bad. Houston, 3-game winning streak right now. Angels 1-4 against Houston, 2-6 on the road against Houston here. They're also just 3-10 on the road. Just horrible on the road here. Hendricks is getting lit up right now. Yeah, I think I'll take the Astros at home today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Chicago White Sox. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -225. The White Sox plus 180 with the over-under at 9. Yankees coming into this matchup 75-60. The White Sox 48-87. Pitching for the Yankees is Cam Schlittler with an ERA at 2.76. Pitching for the White Sox is Shane Smith with an ERA at 3.87. Schlittler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Coming off back-to-back 0-run games, only giving up 1 run in his last 3 starts. Smith, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Yankees, they're hot right now. Back-to-back wins against the White Sox. 10-2 yesterday, 10-4 the game prior. So a nice double-digit performances from the Yankees. They're on a 6-game winning streak right now. The White Sox, they've dropped 4 in a row. The Yankees 7-1 against the White Sox, where they've been really good. Yeah, Schlittler coming off some good starts here, and yeah, they look dominant in this series. I think I got to take the Yankees on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Minnesota Twins. Padres opening up as road favorites at -180. The Twins plus 150 with the over-under at 9. Padres coming into this matchup 75-60. The Twins 60-73. Pitching for the Padres is Nick Pivetta with an ERA at 2.82. Pitching for the Twins is Taj Bradley with an ERA at 4.95. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 4 runs on his last 3 starts. Bradley, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Padres coming off a Minnesota loss yesterday, 7-4. Minnesota 3-7 in their last 10. I mean, they're desperate for a win right there. Padres 1-5 on the road against Minnesota, 2-4 against Minnesota. They really struggle against Minnesota here. Pivetta coming off really good starts. Bradley really been getting lit up all season. Bad 2-game stretch. I don't know. I'd be definitely surprised if Minnesota steals back-to-back here. I think I'm going to take the Padres on the road here with the bounce back. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the San Francisco Giants. Baltimore opening up as road favorites at -130. Giants plus 110 with the over-under at 7.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 60-75. The Giants 67-68. Pitching for Baltimore is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 1.40. Pitching for the Giants, currently it's undecided, so be sure to check that info when it does get released. Rogers, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts, given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Baltimore coming off a Giants loss yesterday, 15-8. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 5-game losing streak right now. You got the Giants, they're hot, 6-game winning streak. Baltimore, they've really struggled against them. Giants 5-0 at home. We'll see what the pitching looks like. Trevor Rogers has been good on the mound here, but man, sometimes even with a good pitcher, the team is just playing horrible. Offensively, they've been on a very bad, just a very bad stretch offensively this last, I would say, week or two. Yeah, we're just taking the team that's high here. Giants getting a little disrespected at home, I think, probably with the unknown pitching. I'm willing to take that risk for a team that's hot right now. I'll take Giants plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Kansas City Royals. Detroit opening up as road favorites at -125. The Royals +105 with the over-under at 9. Detroit coming into this matchup 79-57. The Royals 69-66. Pitching for Detroit is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 4.87. Pitching for the Royals is Stephen Kolek with an ERA of 4.18. Flaherty, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Coming off some bad starts, giving up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Kolek, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. That's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Hasn't pitched since like late July. Detroit coming up for Royals win yesterday, 5-3, ending their 4-game losing streak they were on. They played the Royals very well. They're 4-1 against the Royals, 6-1 on the road against the Royals here. Both pitchers give up plenty of runs here, so that makes it tough. But Detroit's been very good against them. I don't know. Definitely a tough matchup. Both teams aren't playing well these last week or two, but I think I'm gonna take the team that's just playing better right now and just been better head to head. I'm gonna say playing better, but they've just been very good against them, and I think I'm gonna take Detroit on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Cleveland Guardians. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -145. The Guardians +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 72-63. The Guardians 67-65. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.78. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA of 3.36. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 13 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Williams, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle coming off a Cleveland loss yesterday, 5-4. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak. Good underdog win for them yesterday. The overs hit in 5 of their last 5 at home against Seattle here. I don't know, pretty even matchup. Both pitchers give up runs. Nothing too crazy going on there. I still think there's good value with the Guardians here, and I think I'm gonna take Cleveland +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Chicago Cubs versus the Colorado Rockies. Cubs opening up as road favorites at -205. The Rockies +170 with the over-under at 11. Cubs coming into this matchup 77-58. The Rockies 38-97. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA of 3.86. Pitching for the Rockies is McCade Brown with an ERA of 9.82. Assad, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Brown, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Only pitched the one game this season here, so not a good start for him. Cubs beating the Rockies yesterday 11-7 here. Rockies just 2-8 in their last 10. Cubs 5-0 against Colorado. Assad's coming off good starts. Brown didn't look good in his first start here, and I just think I gotta take the Cubs on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -220. Arizona +180 with the over-under at 8.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 67-69. The Dodgers 77-58. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.67. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tyler Glasnow with an ERA of 3.36. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Glasnow, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Arizona shutting out the Dodgers yesterday, 3-0. They're on a 3-game winning streak. That was a big underdog win for them, especially with the Dodgers. They were 6-0 at home. Weird day for the Dodgers here. I do expect a big bounce back with Rodriguez coming off, back-to-back bad starts. I think the Dodgers bounce back today. Glasnow been solid this season. Yeah, coming off a shutout. I just think the Dodgers get it right today. I'm taking LA at home. In the last matchup, we've got the Texas Rangers versus the Athletics. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -130. The A's +110 with the over-under at 10.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 69-67. The Athletics 63-73. Pitching for the Rangers is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 3.20. Pitching for the Athletics is Mason Barnett with an ERA of 0. Kelly, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Barnett looks like he's making his first start of the season. Rangers beating the A's yesterday 5-2 as underdogs. Yeah, good underdog win for the Rangers. They are on a 3-game winning streak right now. Both teams playing pretty well. That's what makes this a tough one. Rangers are 4-1 against the A's here. A's 5-2 at home. Really don't know what Barnett's going to look like on the mound. Kelly's been good pretty much all season here. Yeah, just a little bit too unknown for me for the A's, and I think I'll take the Rangers on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.